Hello, good day. So today we'll be taking us through how to generate report cards for students. That's to say that we're going to learn how to generate report cards in different formats. So we're going to click generate report cards and we're going to see the functions or the features in this page. Here we have the option that says download report cards in black and white. That is to say that when you download results, it shows in black and white, so you can be able to print it in your black and white printer. Then this option says export in bulk. That is, you're going to download the results in bulk, so instead of doing it one by one, you do it all together. Then there's this option that says download broadsheet, another one download subject broadsheet, and then recalculate scores. At the top here we have the three dot icon here, which if you tap this three dot icon, it brings out this recalculate scores and download broadsheet, which is this option and this option. So here we have the search button. This is where you search a student's name. Sorry. So I likely want to search Adeshawa. So this is the name, Adeshawa Mercy. If I just don't want to scroll, I'll just search. Now this option below here says having trouble viewing results, always open results in Chrome. If you check this box, whenever you try to download the result, it will go to the Chrome browser and then open the results for you. If you are having issues downloading the results on the app, so you just go to Chrome and do so. So we're going to start off with the download in black and white. So first I'm going to download a student's results. If you want to download a student's result, that is, you don't want to download for all the students, all you need to do is to tap the child's name. So I want to download for Joseph Wisdom. I'm going to tap Joseph Wisdom, and then it's going to start loading the result for this student. So you can see the results and you can see the team here. This is Emerald team, it's not in black and white. Now we're going to check that black and white box and download the result again. So now checking this black and white box and downloading the result again. So you can see the result is now in black and white instead of that emerald team. So this is how to download results in black and white, right? So we're going to go back to the portal and then click on the export in bulk. Now to export in bulk, if you tap this export in bulk option, it brings out two options or even three options. We have this option that says merge all results into a single PDF file. We have this other option that says what would you like to generate. So this means that in a class you can have 50 students and you have different arms for these 50 students. That is to say that if you have 50 students, you want to divide them into 5 arms. You have A, B, C, D, and E. So for each of the arms, 10 students are in them. So you have arm A, 10 students, arm B, 10 students, arm C, 10 students, arm D, and arm E, 10 students. Now you want to download this result for just a particular arm. You're going to tap this option here that is beside this select entire class. You're going to tap the option beside it, this button. Once you tap it, it brings out all the arms you have in your class. Now if you want to download for arm A, just select arm A and then export. It will start generating the result for just the students in this arm, right? Just the students in this arm. Now I don't want to download for a particular arm. I just want to click entire class, and then I'm going to use this option here that says generate for from 1 to 15. Now I don't want to generate from 1 to 15, I want to generate from 1 to 5, right? I'm going to generate from 1 to 5, and then this option is checked, merge all students into a single PDF file. You'll be wondering what that means, so we're going to merge it and see what it looks like. To start downloading the results, so we're going to give it a little time to download. So we can see the result is has been generated, and now it's being merged into a single PDF file. So we're going to give it time to do that. So it's been merged. It's going to bring out the option for us to send the results. So I'm going to send it to myself on WhatsApp. So now I would send it. So it's loading now. Give it time to load. So while it's still loading, let's go generate another result and not check it to see what the difference between both of them. So now we're going to generate again export in bulk, and then I'm going to uncheck this merge all files. I'm going to select the number of students. I'll do, let's say, let me do 3 so we don't waste much of our time. Export in bulk. Okay, so the result has been generated. We're going to send it to ourselves. So you can see the difference between generating results in bulk and merging it into a single PDF and not merging it. This is the one that we merged, and you can see that it is in a PDF format. When you open it, you will see the list of all the students that these results were generated for in this PDF file. You have 5 students here. You can scroll through. These are the 5 students. Oh, sorry. Scroll through. So these are the 5 students. You can see them. These are the 5 students. This is the PDF format, and then this one is the one that I unchecked. I didn't export this one in a single PDF, so it came out in a zip format. So when you open it, you will see what it also looks like. So I'm going to unzip and view. So this is it. This is the result. So this is the way it shows. For each of these students, you have to open them, though they are in the same zip, but you have to open them differently and be able to view the results. But in the other one, it opens all the PDF, like it opens for all the students as soon as you open that PDF. So that's the difference between exporting results in bulk and merging them in a PDF format, and also exporting them in a zip format. So now we're going to look into download broadsheet. So now you'll be wondering, what is broadsheet? So this is the broadsheet, download broadsheet. This means that when you download broadsheet, it brings out the score for all the students in the class merged together in one file. Let's say I'm going to tap download broadsheet, and then it's bringing out this option for me. Do I want to download this broadsheet for the entire class, or I want to download it for some certain classes? That is, like I said earlier, we have arms. So if I'm generating this broadsheet for some certain arms, we're just going to generate for probably if I select A, it's either going to generate for probably 5 students or so. So I'm just going to click entire class now. I'm going to generate. We wait for it to load. So this is the broadsheet and it has loaded. Now let me share it to myself. So this is the broadsheet. So let's open it and see what it looks like. So this is the broadsheet for 15 students in this class, and you can see. So we have Joseph, mathematics. This is the total score. This is the class position. This is the average score, average score in percentage, and then this is the grade and the remark. So this basically is what the broadsheet looks like. it brings out the score for all the students and then merge everything together. From here you can just view all the scores and see the grade for each of these students, right? So it's just showing mathematics because it is only mathematics that scores were added for. If you add more scores for more subjects, it lists out all the subjects and then grade them. So this basically is what the broadsheet looks like. Let's go and check the subject broadsheet and see what that looks like. So here we have the subject broadsheet. Please note that this subject broadsheet is when you want to download broadsheet for a particular subject, right? You want to download this broadsheet to confirm the number of students that did this subject and also the scores. Do you understand? So when I tap select broadsheet now, it's going to bring out two options. Like I said earlier, it's only mathematics that scores were added for. So if we added scores for more subjects, it's going to show the subjects here. So now it will show the subjects and then show download all. Do you understand? So now if you have more than one subject you want to download this broadsheet for, you click download all and then it downloads this broadsheet. If it is just for one subject, just tap mathematics and then it's going to download the broadsheet. I'm just going to wait for it to do that. So now we're sending it to ourselves. So now I'm opening this broadsheet to see what it looks like. So you can see, and also what you notice in this broadsheet, it's showing just 3 students when we have 15 students in the portal. Now this subject broadsheet, what it shows the students that did this subject, that took this subject, that scores were added for in this subject. So if you have 20 students and you added scores for 15 students for a subject, when you download the subject broadsheet, it's just going to bring out those students that scores were added for that subject. It's not going to take all the students. That is what the class broadsheet is for. So this is a subject broadsheet and it shows the students that scores were added for in this for this subject. This is it. We have Joseph Wisdom, Adeshawa Mercy, and Adetola Busayo. So let's check out for the other feature. So now we've talked about exporting bulk, download broadsheets, subject broadsheets. We're going to talk about recalculate scores. So sometimes when after processing results you make a change to the result setting, right? It does not automatically appear on the result sheet. You need to click recalculate scores. What do I mean? Let's assume that you created an exam record and you wanted it to be a cumulative result, right? You've added all your scores, you've turned on the cumulative average button, done all these things, and later on you find out that, oh, I really don't want this to be a cumulative result anymore. What do? You first of all go turn off the cumulative average button, then you edit the scores. Once that is done and you come to generate reports, it's not just going to automatically appear. I mean, these changes that you've made. So you're going to tap recalculate scores. Once you tap recalculate scores, it will recalculate the scores and recalculate all the settings that you've made to bring out the actual result. That is to bring out the correct result. So that's what this recalculate scores option does, right? Like I said, we have it here too. We have the calculate option here and the download broadsheet option. Now this having trouble viewing results, always open in Chrome browser. This is to say that let's assume we are trying to view results, right? I'm trying to download results for Joseph Wisdom. Whenever I click it, it doesn't download. It takes time. It lags behind. What do? I'm just going to check this box and then tap the student. Instead of loading on the Classify app, it will start loading on the web. So this is the result here. So I'm just going to tap it so you see what it looks like. Then when you open it, it's going to show the results. So this is it, Joseph Wisdom. So instead of it loading on the Classify app, it loads on the web. Then you can then send it to yourself. Just tap this option and then you send it to yourself on WhatsApp. So that's that for downloading results on the web. So we've talked about exporting results in bulk, downloading broadsheets, subject broadsheet, recalculating of scores, downloading reports in black and white, and also downloading reports on the Chrome. So this is how to navigate the generate reports card option on the Classify app. Thank you.